Hello guys and welcome to my channel. My name's Alex and I'm a photographer and I live in Portsmouth down in the south coast of England, and it's January at the moment, and yesterday on Sunday the 24th some parts of Hampshire woke up to snow. Not my part though, I live too near the sea for the snow to come anywhere near my house, but 5 minutes up the road is Butser Hill, and that is where I am today. Just taking a little walk and seeing what pictures I can get. As you can see and probably hear, the snow hasn't melted away, but it's mainly ice at the moment, so it's a little bit treacherous underfoot, especially when going uphill. And it's awfully windy today as well. But we're British and we put up with the cold. So today I'm just going to try and look for a very nice picturesque snowy photograph. I've got with me my camera, my 5D Mark IV, and I've also got, which this is being filmed on, my 750D, which I have my 10 to 18mm lens on. Here we are, right in the middle of the South Downs National Park. It is sunny today, and as you can see on some of the fields over that way, the snow is beginning to melt, so it's not going to be around for much longer. So I'm pretty glad I got up here today, because otherwise all this snow would have melted. So yeah, I'm just going to show you my techniques of taking photographs when I'm out. Landscape photography, that is. And hopefully you can learn something that will help your photography as well. Now I've just got to find a decent photograph to take, and luckily Butser Hill is very picturesque, so there shouldn't be a shortage of photograph opportunities. I think I've found my first shot of the day. There's like some woodland just down there, which looks quite nice, so I think I'm going to set up here and shoot down there, focus on that woodland there, and hopefully it looks good. So this is how I'm going to frame the shot. I don't know if you can quite see in the screen, but just down there is that wooded area, which is just down there. So what I'm going to do is zoom in to that wooded area all the way and then manually focus. So I've got ISO 100, 1/250th of a second and a 2-second timer on it. And that looks pretty good, I'm quite happy with that. Histogram was all good as well. So we take a couple of shots just for whatever reason. There we go. So quite pleased with that first shot. It didn't take me too long to find it either. I found a good tip if you're ever out walking and you can't find a photograph to take is get your camera out and just walk with your camera in your hand. It sort of makes you pick the camera up and put it to your eye and have a look through the viewfinder, and you can often find that a picture just comes to you, whereas if you're just walking around looking for a photo you'll never find it. So first tip of the day is have your camera in your hand, because without your camera you're not going to take a picture. So if you're ever struggling with finding a photo, just get your camera out. This little fella, nice little snowman made. Chilling out, mate. Down and seen that trail that runs through the middle of the valley there. And I think I'm going to try and get a photo here, just aim it towards that small cluster of trees in the middle there, and get, obviously the snow all on this side is in the shade, so that's not likely to go, but in this side where the sheep are, it's beginning to melt. So I'm going to try and get a shot in between all the valleys there, or the hills. Not in Wales, there's no valleys. Focused on those trees just in the middle there, which are down there, and another 2-second timer. So that's the second shot in the bag. Still want to head further around this way, and probably head on over the top of the hill to see what we can get over the other side. Overhead there's a Chinook as well. We'll see if we can see that. I think it's going that way, so we've probably missed it. So we've come up that side of Butser Hill and we're now pretty much at the top. And behind me here is Petersfield down there, just to over there. So, and I can see that the snow has melted all the way down that in Petersfield. There's also no snow on those hills either. I was hoping all of that was going to be covered in snow, but it's not. Oh well, can't have everything. So, just behind me is a tree there, but we're in direct sunlight, so on goes the filters. Got a 10 stop ND filter on there, which means I can get a long exposure shot and the sun won't bleed out the entire photo. So, as you can see, hopefully you can see that, but I focused for the tree. That's just there. We've also got the sun in there as well, but with the filter on it's not washing out the entire photo. So once these people move out of the way, 2-second timer, 0.8 second exposure, ISO 100 f8. This is how it looks. So I hope that one looks alright, because I don't always bring my filters out with me. But I knew today if there was snow around I'd definitely need the filters because of the glare that the snow would be giving off. Obviously it's reflecting the sun. And that tree I did a time-lapse photo of a couple of years ago now. Yeah, similar time of year, it was freezing, I didn't have a hat, I didn't have gloves, the wind was blowing. And I just sat behind a tree while the camera was capturing away. And if I've got that, then I'll show you it now. It looks good because the clouds are moving behind. And that's another thing I want to teach you in another video, is how to do proper time lapses. But that's for another day. So I've just come up to the top, now around the other side, looking towards Portsmouth, and it looks quite magnificent from up here. The sun is shining and it's giving off this orange glow off the Solent. I don't know if you can see it behind me, but that is Portsmouth behind me, and the sun just coming off the sea. It's giving it a nice colour. So I might bring out the telephoto, try and find a composition where I can get the sea and that lighting behind. There are some trees up here I could have in the foreground, just for a bit of depth. But yeah, I want to try and get that shot, so that's the next one I want to try and get. So I think that's it for Butser Hill. Hopefully what I've captured has been pretty good. Hopefully you've enjoyed the little video as well. First of many, I hope. So give me a like, that will help me immensely. Ooh, so I'll not be falling over on my arse. Subscribe to the channel for more photography tips. And until the next time, see you later.